Over the last few years, we've been building a very simple, affordable home in Alaska. It's finally done, and we're so excited to show you the results. When I saw the land, I immediately envisioned a little homestead where a young family could thrive and be together, raising their children with a low cost of living. So a single income or even a part-time income would be more than enough. So with this vision, we designed a very simple house that would be affordable and also highly efficient. This house actually was a previous house that had burned down. So the foundation was existing and we just cleaned up the land and put a new floor up on the foundation and built 4 walls. We kept the design really simple, just a square box, because this minimized the number of corners and maximized the number of space inside the foundation and kept the cost down. For the roof system, I wanted to do a really awesome roof because this is such a simple house. So what we did was create a structure out of wood beams, post and beam or timber frame style, and then we put tongue and groove on top, and this is the finished ceiling. And then from there, we went ahead and built up with foam so that we have a super insulated roof. This type of roof is not only going to be beautiful, but it's going to save the future family tons of money on heat bills. We also added a foam layer around the entire exterior to create no thermal bridges. So there's no studs that pass all the way through the wall and create points for hot air to leak through. On the front, we put in triple pane windows that are south facing, so they contribute to heating the house by providing solar heat, but they're highly efficient so they don't leak out heat. And then we kept this siding simple. I wanted to, make this house as efficient and low cost as possible, so we made a lot of decisions that were geared toward affordability. From there, we tackled all of the utilities, and if you're interested in learning more specific about all these steps that we did, we have an entire playlist of videos that go through a lot of these steps that you can reference. So then we worked on the interior. We chose a really light color scheme to make it feel brighter, and we did things like carpeting in the bedrooms to encourage children to play, and then vinyl flooring throughout for durability and to make this space feel larger. From there, we started building custom cabinetry. We used our shelf help system to help us get all the cabinetry just right and create a lot of low-cost options for the new family. We wanted to do something awesome for the stair railing, but didn't want to put a lot of money or time, labor cost into it. So we came up with this really amazing way of doing stair railing using just 2x4s and then flat metal bar to create that horizontal railing look. We think it turned out amazing, and the tutorial is also available on my website. The house is all done, and we are so excited to be able to list it and get it on the market. Okay, so we love how this house turned out, and I just wanted to give you a walkthrough. If you notice, this room does not have a lot of windows. All the windows are these 6 on the front that are south facing. They're triple paned, and we did this because like a traditional Alaska cabin, if you just put the windows on the front, those windows can be enjoyed by all of the main spaces of the house. So less cost in installing the windows, buying the windows, siding around and trimming it out. So we've got a little entertainment area right off the front door. And I wish I could have put a little mini mudroom here, but honestly, with the cost of lumber, I didn't want to just build something that wasn't perfect for the house. I'm gonna let the homeowner do that. And then over here we have a more than big enough dining area with a high quality, highly efficient French door on the end. And then a kitchen with island seating on 2 different sides. So that way you can, be at a 90-degree angle and not all in a line when you're having a conversation. There's some open shelving on the end for added storage. I envision maybe laptops, board games, crafts, even snacks in there, just some extra storage. We kept the kitchen really simple. I've done a lot of thinking about kitchen design and what you actually need and don't need. And the island is of utmost importance. And then we have a little cooking center over here, some opportunities to plug in some small appliances. But the main thing is this built-in pantry that's so accessible. Lots and lots of shelving in there. There's even an outlet in there so you could put a microwave in there. And you can have all sorts of other appliances. And then you can just close it. So I'm a huge fan of a pantry, especially one that's in the kitchen. And I wanted to put a shelf above the fridge, but again, just running out of time. We want to get this on the market, get a nice family living in here, but hopefully they can add a shelf in above that. So we talked a little bit about this wall here, maybe having a console table and some hooks, but in here, it's under the stairs. This will be the main coat closet in here. And they can kind of customize that to their liking. It's kind of a shame with the price of lumber. I didn't want to do too much customization because it's so expensive, and if they don't like it, they'd end up ripping it out. So over here on the left, we have a laundry room, and then there can be some cabinets above it. And we put the laundry room small, but it's right next to, you know, the kids' bedrooms. Got some custom closets in there, good carpeting, so it'll be nice and soft for kids to play in here on the floor. Quiet rooms because they're at the back of the house. Another closet, and this one I did toy bins. They can put their toys away there. And notice these rooms have small windows. That's on purpose. They're just big enough for egress, but they're gonna save on heat because they're small and they're triple pane. Over here, we have the main bathroom. Just really simple. And if it was me living here, I would deal with like the dirty laundry here, and then it would go over to the laundry room, get washed, and then only clean laundry would be in there, and then it would get put away in the kids' rooms. Okay, so that's kind of the kids' room, and then the great room, and we'll head on upstairs to see the upper level. So this is our DIY handrail that we just think turned out fantastic. And it was rather inexpensive. We're trying to keep the cost down so we can keep the price down on this house and make it more affordable. So upstairs, we've got a little seating area. You could put a futon up here. You could put a yoga mat. You could put a Peloton. And then back here, there's an area where you could put a desk with 2 chairs at it. It's lower space, but it's still very usable if you just decide how you're going to use the space and build the appropriate furniture. And here is the master. It's sized for a king bed. We're going to get some questions on the baseboard heat. The reason we went with that is it was what was recommended by the professional boiler install guys, and they felt like that was the best decision for efficiency and making this house heat well. And then we've got a barn door and a cute little master bathroom with a good window and some double vanities. And coming out here, we've got a master closet, and this is designed to have a mirror right there underneath the light. And this is huge, so I'm a big fan of good sized closets. And I'm tempted to build the closet organizers for this house, but we'll see. Okay. And then, so this whole master level is just amazing. You can go up and have a little bit of retreat, even though it is a small house. We're really sad that this house is all done and we're gonna let it go. There's so many more projects I would have loved to have done here, but with the high cost of lumber and materials, I didn't want to invest in building a lot of projects that the new homeowner may or may not like. So we're deciding to go ahead and list this house, and we can't wait to turn this over to a new family, and hopefully they have a wonderful life in this house. So we're just glad we could be part of this journey. Thank you guys for watching. I'll leave a link in the description to all of the videos in this series. So if you want to watch a particular detail, like how this roof was built or how the walls were framed, you can click on over and access those videos really easily. Thank you guys again for following along. We'll see you next week in a brand new video.